Oh, I guess we gotta take the boots off. Oops. Okay. When your water should be at the highest point, north is the boss room, but we don't have a boss key. Change the water before we enter the west door, which leads to the room. Oh, they just want us to grab the scatola. I don't remember if this is the right door or not. Is this one? Don't get me. Don't get me, Mr. Tough Stuff. I'm tired of messing with your nasty asses. Okay, so that's the boss room. And where is this? Might be this one. Okay, that's glitched and weird. Oh. Whoops. That took us to, that we haven't been, that is the outdoor. I'm not wanting to do the outdoor yet. So. So we come out here. I think that's the room with the bomb in it. Doesn't make any sense though. Hey Tooch, how much snow did you guys get? I mean, did you get enough to have to shovel or just a covering? How much are you getting? I mean, that's the thing about the Midwest. That's about the mountains, you know. But seriously, today, let me just check the temperature. Here is 54 degrees. So we're not 60. I was rounding it off, but we are getting close to 55. Cats went outside, that kind of warmth, you know. Anyway. Ah, man. Have our boots on? And take our boots off. Ugh. Okay, it's a west door. No, that's the boss door. Right? Right? And I know we don't have the boss key. Oh, it's this one. Because there's our friend. There's always one across from it. Right, and there's the waterfall room. That's gonna hurt, isn't it? Oh. Okay, so got the gold scatola. And we don't need to be in here. Okay, now we're gonna go. Ah, boy. Is this the right room? Float up and change the water level to the lowest. Damn, always get lost. So easy to do. Let's just swim out of here. Because I don't think I'm in the right one. It's hanging in the corner here, Lunkin' it. You know what'd be great? A really wonderful water map. Sink down to the bottom of the main room. Go through the east corridor where we met Rudo. So east corridor. This is not where we met Rudo. Is it? No, because here's where we met Rudo. Could get under here so we don't fly away. All right. This is where we met her. Where do we change the water level? Is it up? Oof. If I ever get out of this place. Okay, this is not right because the... Oh. I tell you what, it feels like that. It really does, doesn't it? Feels like... Okay, so now, change the water level to the lowest level. Okay. Excuse me. Well, I don't think we can just jump on down there. So I guess we have to see if we can get out. No. Oh, this is confusing. I think there was a key in there. Okay. So now we need to get into the second door. Here. Okay, okay, so before we exit, okay, so there is a... Play the Zelda's Lullaby. I'm getting out of this. Well, I'm actually going to leave because I got to get some health before we fight this thing. Boy, it's like one or the other, you know, and it's up a little bit or down a little bit. Okay, now... So I'm convinced we're doing the right things. And then we don't have to repeat ourselves. Okay, so now with this long shot that we wasted, oh man, this puzzle. Okay. Well, this time we should be able to do it, they think. They say. So we go over here and we're out. We need to take care of these effers first. Come on, buddy. Hit. There we go. One. There should be another one that falls. There you are. Okay. Here we go. So let's save here. Yeah. 2020 kind of killed that, didn't they? But, I mean, it could come back. But now they're finding ways to release things about their games that doesn't consist of things like E3 and PS and... But I totally get what you're saying, you know, that it's essentially dead. You know, we haven't had one since 2019, which is true. And it was pretty exciting to always watch the new games and all the hype and the audience, and everything like that goes by the wayside. You know, it kind of reminds me of the, well, other things that lost that kind of excitement too, kind of like the Apple conferences and stuff like that. You know, 2020 kind of just really threw all that kind of stuff off, and people are still kind of nervous to go to any big events or anything, especially where you're right there with all those people and stuff. And I don't know if we need numbers that are like less than, say, 50 cases to make people feel more comfortable, but it feels like we were asleep, if you will, and then we woke up and we realized what really could happen, you know, in our generation, which was bizarre when you think about it. And then it went on for too long because people didn't. I mean, that I think that's what the history book's gonna look back and think, right? Is that you know, we had a lot of irresponsible people who decided not to do things. Hey, kitty, hi, welcome in. You know, and that'll be our legacy, on top of other things. But I think that since the numbers are going down and, you know, mass things are being, you know, lifted, we just can't sleep on our laurels either. It was nice to see what was coming, and right, there are that, you know, there's the Nintendo Directs and the PlayStation State of Play and all that stuff, but it was like a unified. It felt like they were centrally purposed, you know, for this event. Not like Sony against Nintendo against, you know, Microsoft kind of thing going on there. Of course, then, you know, they bought up some of the gaming companies too, you know, and Nobody's, right now I think they're all in development. Nobody's really making anything. So, all right, back to this thing. But this time I think it was supposed to work. But we'll see if we can make it work. And then the long shot. Almost. Oh my god. Did I get in? Just by the skin of my teeth did I actually get in? Yeah, because I'm standing here. Oh my god. Dude, there's a video of me finding this area over and over and over again. I'm screaming, I'm yelling, I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing. And I did it in one time. Right, if MS screws the pooch after all those purchases, and they will, of course, they need to rethink how to do business. That's the thing. There's no continuity. There's no togetherness. It's like that's what it feels like with E3, right? It feels like they're like these gaming companies get together and they celebrate the joy of gaming and stuff like that. And here's our and then try to one up each other on the event, And then what if they don't have that opportunity anymore? It's just a thought. All right. Well, I do believe we actually succeeded where we failed before. Right, it could end up depending if the FTC even lets Microsoft buy Activision, because Bethesda's a done deal. So it's Activision. But tell me, what new games have come out? Oh, okay, well, wait a minute, because we talked about this before. That this would take Blizzard, right? I'm trying to remember. I asked this question before, and then somebody did answer it, I remember, and someone said some of the games, and I went, oh, yeah, that's right. They own Blizzard. Suck. And then Chad reminded me they own Sierra, which doesn't matter because Sierra's long since dead. But they own the rights to the Sierra games and all that stuff, and Call of Duty and other things. So yeah, I really hope there's someone looking out and making sure that this is in the world's best interest. Microsoft's buying up everybody, right? Considering they let ZeniMax purchase go through, I have no doubt they'll let the Acte Blizzard deal happen. Yeah. So then it's like I said, there's no togetherness. There's no reason to have an E3. That's just have, they had already started doing their own individual things. So maybe that, they're moving away from that paradigm. I'm not even sure if I kind of skimmed, even if I'm not even sure if the last thing I kind of skimmed would really block them from purchasing it. Yeah, I think if they decide they want it and they can prove that it's better for the business, then I just don't know. I mean, I don't use the Microsoft products. Like, I have them. I have access to it, but I don't use it. So, I don't really know the effects. Ooh. I look at this room and it feels like it has to do with making sure the Activision CEOs are held accountable for their action, or in this case, lack thereof. Absolutely. It puts such a dirty business for, let me get my knife out in case it's a trap. It's another key. Damn. Here I was thinking that it was going to be, no, I didn't need that. Well, I do sort of need it. That it was going to be the boss key, but I was wrong. Is an arrow? No, it's a unneeded green rupee. I mean, ZeniMax was textbook antitrust, and considering other deals and mergers going through our government doesn't give a flying fudge. I think it's possible. Like I said, I think if enough palms are greased, then they're going to get what they're asking, and out. We're basically at the four companies owning everything and buying everyone up as much as they can for their label. Oops, boots. I think I gotta rise. So how are you guys doing? How's everything going? Okay, let's see. All right. So we got the small key, and we're stuck in here. Should we push this some more? No, because that clicks into place. But the water level is, we can't even, hold on, maybe we can use the hook shot. Look up. Look around. Yep. Oh boy. Now where were we? Oh, okay. So we're here. I'm not sure if I'm going to bet on Taco Bell when the Horizon World. What is Horizon World, Kitty? What do you mean by bet on Taco Bell when the franchise wars happen? Tell me what you mean by that. There's always companies trying to buy each other. I mean, always, right? And the movie Demolition Man. Gotcha. Okay, so we got that. We got that. I did not know that. Ah, you were going to respond on Muck's account because the keyboard is easier for this. Gotcha. We'll go right ahead. Respond on Muck's account. So in the future, that movie, only restaurant left was Taco Bell. Hope you like Taco Bell. Okay, so I do like Taco Bell. Yum. My favorite thing is the Crunch Wrap Supremes. And I've learned how to make those at my own home because I have cravings and Chad doesn't always want to go get Taco Bell. So I've learned how to make it. Now, Kitty, in the Horizon games, you learn through collectibles that the world was literally taken over by corporations. Gotcha. So how many collectibles are we talking about? Hey, Winkers saying, hey, $2 it up. They end up even being able to declare entities so that the company can become president, for example. Yeah, wowzers. You find out that the news through collecting all the news articles and database entries and stuff. And how much are we talking about here to get the full story? And are you almost 100% on the game? She was so happy I was streaming today. She was like, Mom, please stream. Make sure you stream. I was like, in the daytime, I have a lot more energy than I do late at night. So I'm going to have to really rethink my stream schedule. No idea. The first I am, or at least you're very close. Right. You're still working on Forbidden West. That's why I figured you were talking about Forbidden West. And so, do you have to grab collectibles from Both games. Ah, you taking this weekend off? What are you doing this weekend? So it's a combination of both games. Gotcha. So what are you doing this weekend? Just resting, relaxing, and nothing? I almost took this weekend off myself. I said, Ocarina of Time, I'm going to finish itself. Oh, you're in this. No wonder you could type. Oh my God. It's like, it didn't make any sense. But I was like, okay, fine. I'm going to just go with it. Maybe they have some kind of internal shared typing thing that they do together. It makes perfect sense. Well, isn't that nice? What you guys up to? What are you two crazy two up to this weekend while hanging out together? And how long do you get to be together? And did you take care of making sure the kitty cats are all squared away? But, but, I would say that the border has all been like lifted, so it should be a lot easier for you to get back home, right? It's a possibility you'd be doing that. Yeah. Well, it's nice that you guys get to be together. So you'll be able just to get on back and not worry about the kitty cats, or you're starting to bring stuff over to the States to keep at Muck's place. That's another thing I imagine you guys will be doing here as soon as you decide to have your marital ceremony. Yeah, you can come down for Saturdays now. How long is the drive? It's not that bad, right? To get into Muck, get over to Muck's. Not too bad, right? Not too shabby. Oops. It's like, I mean, it's almost like, yeah, well, you can definitely let the get everything moved over and start getting on with your guys' life. And you said you guys are not having a formal wedding, right? You were just going to get married when you can. Exciting. Well, I have 10 days, no, can't do the math, 11 days until I see my endocrinologist surgeon. And then from there, up until that point, I have tests I have to do. I have to take some heart ultrasounds because the thyroid hormone release is really racking numbers on my heart. And so it's making me palpitate a lot more or shake. And so with that and the nodes that they do not know whether or not they are cancerous, they just decided that the best thing to do is do a surgery. So it looks like at least we've got that first meeting with the surgeon coming up on the 13th, 14th on the 4th. So it's 13 days, no, 12 days. And so then we'll have to see from there what is decided. I mean, there's no real plans yet, just trying to work toward the end, right? You said there's no plans yet, so there's no date yet as well. And that's the kind of thing, like for me, for the surgery, there's no date in mind. I don't know when they're going to do it. And then I'll probably have to take about 2 or 3 weeks off streaming because of the strain on my voice. Will be just too great, so they suggest. I don't know, but this is going to be kind of weird because I've never really had surgery of this kind, obviously of this kind before, but like where they go in and they actually cut and pull. Trying to get the dates set, but things keep changing, unfortunately. Gotcha. Yeah, it's hard. Well, if you guys determine to have a formal wedding, then you get the date set, and that date needs to stay in view. so that you can plan accordingly for all the parts and pieces that would come with trying to get married, you know. But if you're just going down to like the local courthouse there, then it's a lot more flexible. Obviously, I don't know how a foreign wedding works. Um, I was wondering, as I hadn't heard what was going on and just that you weren't doing well, I hope everything ends up okay. Thank you for saying that. Me too. It's weird to think that this one hormone in your body can throw everything off kilter. And then to think about it being gone because it controls so much, and that's to me it's kind of scary. To others it's like, oh, it's just repetitious. You put a zipper in, pull it out. They don't do it that way. When we're able, we'll get it all figured out and it'll be fun. Absolutely, Mux. 100%. Is that Mux saying that, or is that Kitty? Absolutely. I think that the thing is, it's your guys' wedding. It's your guys' celebration of the love together and of the years of waiting to be together. And so you'll make it how you want to make it. And it'll be great. Mux that time. It sounded like Mux. There's a definite difference between when Kitty speaks, even if it's on your account. I could tell it was Kitty versus you, Mux. So that's exciting that you guys get to hang out and be together. Finally, it seems like things are finally starting to make sense and settle down, right? Well, speaking of things making sense and settling down, we now have to figure out how to get to the damn boss key, because that's the only thing that's keeping us now from getting to that main water temple boss. And my goal is, oh yeah, that's right. My goal is definitely this time. Well, there's no good news. I wish we could say that. I don't know how else to say that, but thank you, Mike Cade, so much for lurking. I know you're streaming. I appreciate your presence, even if you are streaming. Will and Patrick, thank you so much for resubscribing for 17 crazy months in a row on the craziest train, which isn't very crazy these days. So we'll have to work on that. But I do hope the visit to the surgeon will result in some type of better. It's got to be better than what I'm currently experiencing in my life right now. Dude, 64. Hey, Mel, I'm still in the water sample. Trying to get out of this nightmare. How you doing, Ben? How's everything going? I really appreciate everyone coming in and saying hi, and the sub and everything. Thank you. Yeah, I've seen the regular endocrinologist, and she looked at the history. She looked at she did an ultrasound, and she said, I recommend surgery. So her weight goes a long way to the surgeon, because she's the one that referred the surgeon to me, and sent the documentation to the surgeon to say, I think we're going to need to do surgery. And so we'll just have to see what happens. I don't know how soon. It just depends on availability, I'm guessing. Right now they're trying to tweak my medicine, so they're increasing it in certain ways, and it's immediately causing like shock to the body. I'm doing good. Been a lovely vacation. Busy most days except yesterday. So nice and rested. What did you do? Did you do anything fun on your vacation? You said you were busy most days. What did you do, Ben? Okay, I'm never going to get this game done if I don't hit the continue. So I'm going to hit the continue, and we're going to continue on with the water sample. Just in case I did the wrong thing, I'm going to create a suspend point. Whew. So hopefully you did some things that were fun, at least, and not all busy work. And you got to enjoy your vacation. There's a lot of people here on vacation because of spring break. Okay. Is this it? Hey, Will Patrick, how you doing there, man? You are at work? Well, thank you so much for resubbing and stuff while you're at work. How's work going for you? I don't want to bother you if you... Okay, sink down, enter North Corridor, the sandy area, and with the ditch and 2 spike enemies. Sink down and find yourself... Ah, Mike gifted you a sub. Got you, Will Patrick. Got you. Yeah. Thank you, Mike Cade, for the sub for Will Patrick. I appreciate that. Okay. I did not know. Okay. Am I in the right spot? Yeah, he was lurking. He's busy playing Elden. Is this the right spot? I still haven't got the key. We went to a town 3 hours north to visit friends we haven't seen since COVID. Nice. How was that visit? Got back one of our board games we left there. Nice. What game was it? The wife's a teacher and I had spring break. Told you. Makes perfect sense. So I took the holidays to be off at the same time. When we got back, we had a few days hanging out with local friends. There's kids a day shopping with a 5-year-old was a hoot. Nice. How fun. It was awesome. Good. I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad to hear you had a good time. And the game's called Wingspan. I'll have to take a look at that. Sounds like a flying game. So that son of a bitch gifted me a sub and isn't here for me to thank him. No, I think isn't he like playing Elden Ring right now? That is nice that he did though. Oh yeah, we're in the right spot. Okay, well, I was going to look up Wingspan. Wingspan. Board game. Okay. It's got a cool bird on the front. Oh, you can't look around. Well, I'll let Mike know you said thank you, Will Patrick. I didn't even realize he had done that. So it's a lot of birds, right? I'm not sure if I'm looking at the right one or not. It looks like it's all about birds and it's pretty awesome. It's got like, it's blue box with a white owl on the front of it. Nice. Okay, the game's not going to finish itself, so I'm going to have to get serious and get this game finished. Get this game, like I'm going to get the game finished. Yay, I know where I am. I do. And I've got a key too. Could you open the door? Not ready for anything. Oh, not ready for this. I'm ready for anything. I think I'm ready for anything. I'm not ready for this. Oh, bouncing balls of hell. Can't I just like glide over it? What am I got going on here? Have I got my boots on? All right, fine. You know what? Game does not move on if I do not like do it. So I'm just gonna go do it. Did exclamation surely work? I think it's, here you go.
Surely you can't be serious.
I am serious. And don't call me Shirley.
Ooh, it's one of the nicest games we own. The instructions are like linen paper. Cool. How many board games do you own, Ben? You could see in the background I've got a few. Clue, Risk, Coloradopoly, Monopoly, Tilt, Chess, Mancala, Tripoli, Lone Wolf, Yahtzee, Sorry, Shoots and Ladders. Yeah, you own a lot more than me. I don't want any more. You're welcome. Hey, Will Patrick, just for you.
I picked the wrong week to quit sniffing glue.
Did you pick the wrong week to quit sniffing glue, Will Patrick? I'm at work on a lot of that Colorado broccoli. I have a few classics, but New Age is most of them. Yeah, my brother's big into board games. I'm guessing you like board games. You're making the money for free. Gotcha. Well, as long as you're having a good day at work, Will. Money ain't for nothing and the check's for free, right? Okay. So this does not look very happy. There's a bleak time in Mel's future where everything I hate is sitting right in front of me. What if I just swim and pray? Swim and pray, swim and pray, swim and pray, swim. Ah, you little F-head, let me up here. Oh, vortex, no, balls of fire, help me. There's too many of them. This is not fair. This is not fucking fair at all. Hello, is anybody out there?
Life isn't fair. Get used to it.
Shit. Okay, so we tried it without the iron boots and it wasn't a good thing. And I need every single piece of health I can get. So I'm going to load the game. And this time we use the iron boots on it. Right from the beginning. Hook shot arrow from the start. Hook shot where? Hook shot arrow. You mean like the balls? What do you mean? What do you mean? Oh, kill the effers. Kill them. It doesn't kill him. It does kill him. Well, lo and behold, I was thinking it didn't kill him, so I wasn't going to even go and bother. Nabby! Not over here, asshat. Well, we got a couple now. I'm doing good, just enjoying the wonder that is Mel versus the water temple. Oh my god, I've been in this water temple too long. This is day 3 of the water temple, and I'm telling you what, I've just about had enough. Okay. I wish I could just go up there. So you can freeze them, but I don't think it kills them. He's coming. You coming? I don't know where to aim half the time. Well, that makes things a lot better. Okay, arrow the far ones. Gotcha. Shit. It looked like it should have hit him. Ooh, magic. I could use that. Damn it. Remind me when I'm out to get myself some damn arrows here. Shit. The hell do you fire?